I got a job out of the country off of Instagram. You have to be willing to put in the work, even when nobody's clapping, even when you're not making the money. So stop thinking people are judging you. And if they are judging you, who cares? They're not paying your bills. But social media could pay your bills. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ramani. I've been creating content since before content creation was even considered a thing. I started in 2015. I was a junior in high school and I started posting my photos on Instagram. I was already posting before, but in 2015, that was when I was like, okay, I really want to take this serious. So I was posting when people thought that posting on the internet was cringe or influencers were cringe, like before it was really a thing, before people were making this a full-time job. Back when my friends, people who weren't my friends, were saying that's not a real job, like why are you doing that? Like I was posting back then, 9 years ago. It's 2024 right now. And I'm so glad that I kept going because posting on social media has truly changed the trajectory of my life. Posting on social media has given me so many opportunities and it's given me so many different experiences that I wouldn't have had I been scared to post or if I was listening to everybody else. Like literally last week, Tabitha Brown commented on one of my reels, and then the week before that, Cat Williams liked one of my reels. And even though I've been doing this for 9 years, them engaging with my content really showed me that I am on the right path. This is the path for me, and I'm just so glad that I didn't give up. So if you needed a sign to post on social media or to not give up posting on social media, I really hope that this video can do that for you. So the platform that I've truly mastered is Instagram. Now I do have a TikTok account with over 100,000 followers on there. It's my personal training account, but TikTok been acting weird. Like the views are weird. Everything about TikTok has been being weird. So I'm back to my roots, just focusing on Instagram. And I also, of course, obviously post on YouTube, and I've been posting on YouTube for maybe the past 7 years, and my channel is just now starting to pop. And I have over 300 videos, so that just shows you how consistent I have been on YouTube. And I'm glad that I've been consistent because now my channel is monetized and I can make money off of the content that I'm creating. But girl, for the past maybe it was 6 years, I was just creating free content on YouTube because I just enjoy content creation. So if you're interested in creating content and really taking content creation seriously, just know that it may take time. Now with the rise of TikTok, people are definitely going viral overnight, but that's kind of an exception to the rule. It's not really the rule. The rule, girl, we be working for years just to get that one video that pops, but it's all worth it in the end. You really just have to be consistent and you really have to love this. If you're going into this just to make money, I hear a lot of people say that it's not going to be a fun thing for you because like I said, it took me 6 years to get my channel monetized on YouTube. Now, if I was a little bit more consistent in the beginning, I'm sure it would have taken off a long time ago. But like I said, I was as consistent as I could be because I was a college student and I was just doing a lot. I was running businesses. I was, maintaining an Instagram page. It was a lot. I was moving. And so I was as consistent as I could be, and I didn't get monetized until 6 years in. So you have to be willing to put in the work, even when nobody's clapping, even when you're not making the money. I've had my hands in so many things since starting social media. Like I've had so many journeys, and I feel like that's why people trust me so much because they see like the real deal of my life. They see me switch from thing to thing, and they know that whatever I do, I give my all, and I show everything. I show the behind the scenes. Like I started with natural hair content in 2015. So before I had locks, I had a big fro. When I was scrolling on Instagram and even on YouTube, just trying to find inspiration, I would see these girls were being sent free hair products. Nobody was really getting paid for content back then because it was still fairly new, but everybody was getting free hair products. And I was like, okay, I want to start getting free hair products. So I literally started creating content. Everything that I have right now is off the strength of me wanting free shampoo and conditioner in 2015. And I'm so grateful for my natural hair journey because I would take pictures, I would make videos, and I ended up getting into an agency. I'm not with them anymore, but they were like a natural hair influencer agency. And this was kind of like the first of its kind. There were no influencer agencies or any that I knew about. Content creation was just becoming a thing back then. So I want to say I joined this influencer agency. I was in college, so it was 2017. I got my first paid brand deal with them. And this is in 2017. Girl, I'm a college student. My first paid brand brand deal was $950. I don't remember everything that it was for. I know I had to make a YouTube video, and I think I had to do like maybe 2 Instagram posts. A YouTube video when I had a couple hundred subscribers, which was crazy. But Instagram, like I told y'all, Instagram has always been my platform. So I think that my money, I'm sure that they gave me the bulk of that money just based off Instagram, but girl, it was $950. And that was my first paycheck from influencing. And I was like, this is something that's going to change my life. So don't let nobody tell you that what you're posting or what you're doing is cringe, because the content that's cringe to them can be the content that pays your bills. While I was doing my natural hair content, I also started getting into fitness content because I had a major weight loss journey and people wanted to know what I was doing. So I was literally posting my workouts and what I was eating every single day. When I say every single day, I mean every single day. I did not miss a day. Like when people are like, oh, how often should I post? Girl, I didn't care. I was literally posting every day because in my head, I'm like, everybody wants to know what I'm doing. So I didn't even have the thought of like, should I be posting this or are people gonna like this? I was like, they're gonna like it because y'all are asking me what I'm eating. Y'all are asking me how I lost the weight. You know what I mean? When I started working out, I was using the Keisha Kayor waist trainer at first before I started my business. And so I would post in that, not even trying to get noticed or recognized, but Keisha Kayor started posting me on her Instagram and I started getting followers from her page. So that was a big catalyst in me really taking Instagram serious because I started getting droves of followers. I don't think I got like thousands of followers, but I got like hundreds of followers just off the strength of Keisha Kayor posting me. And she posted me multiple times because I would always take photos in the waist trainer. And once I started seeing that she was posting me, I was like, oh girl, I'm gonna keep promoting your waist trainer because you are promoting my page on your page because they would tag me. And then I got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm ready to start my own personal training business. So that was the bulk of my life. Glow with Throw Fitness was the bulk of everything that I've been doing for the past 5 years. I was in college at the time. I started February 1st, 2018, girl. I was a sophomore in college. I started training people at my college because they were like, Romani, how are you losing this weight? So I was literally training people in between classes and I was posting it on Instagram. And the people on Instagram was like, we want you to train us. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm about to do that. I started what is now known as digital products. I started creating those. So I started creating basic workout plans and I was sending them out for $40. And y'all, I have sold like 5,000 plans in the past 5 years. So that's like 1,000 plans a year. Obviously the price has gone up since I'm certified now. I'm grown and like now I actually know what I'm doing. I'm not a college student just like putting together Google Docs anymore because that's what I did it on. So I don't be understanding when people are like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. In my head, I was like, okay, these people want to work out with me. I need to make a Google Doc of everything that my clients are doing and I need to email it out. And this was before I had Shopify. Like I didn't even have a website and I was making so much money as a college student. So when people are like, oh, I was a broke college student, I can't relate. I was getting to the bag straight from Instagram. And I'm still a personal trainer and I'm a yoga instructor. Like I'm still in the wellness industry. I'll link my workout plans and everything down below just in case you want to, you know, get snatched, and you can always use the code YouTube for a discount. But even aside from making money from the plans and from promoting on Instagram, even me just telling my story on YouTube was able to make me money just because I was telling people how sorry, the dog is out there. I was telling people how I was able to lose 30 pounds initially in 2 months. And so people wanted to know more of my journey. Them just watching the video, my channel was monetized by that point. I think that was the video that ended up getting me monetized, but I made money from that video because that video is at 47,000 views right now on YouTube. And then those people ended up purchasing my online fitness plans and I made money that way. And no, it's not just about making money. I literally know exactly what to do to help people lose weight. So that's the thing too. Don't just be in social media to make money. You need a skill and you need to actually be helping people. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just telling you about how social media has created, you know, different lanes and opportunities for me. I made so much money just off of the strength of telling my story. So just know that there is a purpose in your story. Anything that you've gone through, somebody else needs to know how to get through. I didn't know why I was fat all my life, but now I see God wanted me to help people lose weight. So don't be scared to tell your story. Don't be scared to post the content. And if you've gotten this far in the video, I want you to comment in the comment section below. I will post the content. I want to see you say that. I will post the content. I know you're probably like, did she stop after fitness? No, I did not stop after fitness. I have so many brands. Fitness is still very much a thing. And that Instagram is at 14,000 right now. So like fitness is very much still a part of my life. But then I started my lock journey. So my natural hair content turned into lock content. And that was around the time of the pandemic. So everybody was locking their hair. So I know that a lot of you watching this video probably know me just straight from lock videos. In posting my lock content, I actually got like a little podcast, not a little, but a podcast interview. It was some years back, but they owned a like lock brand of like shampoo and stuff like that. They interviewed me about my lock journey and just all the things that I was doing. So just from me posting lock content on Instagram and YouTube, somebody found me and they wanted to interview me because they liked my story. So that's why I keep saying share your story. It doesn't matter if you feel like it's boring. People might think locks is boring. They're like, how much can you talk about locks? But girl, I can talk about locks all day because it's been a journey for me. And then with fitness, I ended up becoming a certified yoga instructor. So I'm a traveling yoga instructor right now. So I just left Costa Rica because I've been living in Costa Rica for the past 2 months teaching yoga. And that, I wasn't even going to bring that up, but that I literally got that job out of the country by posting yoga videos on Instagram. Those people had never met me. They literally hired me off the strength of obviously our interview that we had on Zoom, but off of my videos that I posted. They would have never known that I was a great yoga instructor if I didn't put myself out there. I got a job out of the country off of Instagram. But even before I decided to move out of the country, I was living in LA. And that's where I started my yoga business. I started hip hop and R&B yoga. So if you've ever heard of hip hop and R&B yoga, it's me. I'm the founder. And I started that in LA. And I'm not from LA. Like I had friends that I made while I was there, but I'm not from there. So it's not like everybody in the city knew who I was. I had to post constantly for people to really start seeing what it is that I do. Instagram definitely helped me, but I will say TikTok helped me when it came to growing my yoga business. TikTok had my classes sold out to the point where I had to get another building because the building that I was in was too small. TikTok literally had people coming from Tennessee to LA just to experience my class, or they were coming from Oakland, California to LA to experience my class off the strength of social media. So I'm literally getting chills right now because it's just like, post the content. I know somebody's watching this and you're so scared to post the content. Just post the content. Post the fucking content. I know it might seem scared to post content. You feel like everybody is watching you. Everybody's not watching you. Think about how much you're in your head about your own life and the things that you have to do. You're probably not thinking about everybody else and what they're posting on Instagram. Like you might scroll and think about something, but as soon as you keep scrolling, you're not going to be thinking about it anymore. That's how people feel about your content. Like, yes, they like your content, but it's not end all be all for them. It's end all be all for you. So stop thinking people are judging you. And if they are judging you, who cares? They're not paying your bills. But social media can pay your bills. Like even aside from making money, making digital products and stuff like that, I've been invited to so many influencer events. I get asked a lot how to get invited to events. You post, you become the person that the brand is looking for. You become the person that the brand wants to reach out to. You become a person that the brand wants to be associated with. You post the content. Literally, like you don't ask to be invited to these events. You just get invited to these events. Same thing with being on PR lists. Like now I see people reaching out to be on PR lists. Back in my day, no, but back in my day, you didn't reach out. I'm not reaching out to nobody to be on a PR list. It's not that deep unless I really want the product, but I've never reached out to a brand to be on a PR list. Just post content so that you can be on that brand's radar. If you want to be on a PR list for a skincare brand, start using their products and post about it. If you really want to grow on social media, my brand grow and monetize course just dropped today, and I'm so excited because I've been working on it for so long, and I low-key had imposter syndrome at first because I was like, who cares about social media? Like that's me being in my head. Just like I'm like, oh, y'all post the content. I should have been dropped this course. I should have been teaching content creation because I was just kind of just doing it for myself. Like I was, growing my pages and just reaping the benefits myself. But I was just like, why would you not help people? Like, people constantly ask me in my DMs how to do this, how to do that. Like, people are constantly asking me questions. And I was just like, why not create a course that can help people do the same things that you are doing? And this is aside from the point, but don't be scared to walk into your purpose, because you could be delaying somebody else from walking in their purpose. Like, me creating this course can literally help somebody become the biggest influencer ever and they become a millionaire, but they can't become that millionaire if I'm scared to put myself out there. So I created the Brand Grow and Monetize course, and I'm literally taking you step by step. Like, it's not no 3-page course that, no, like, we're talking about finding your target audience, finding your niche, finding trending audios, how to, put the text on your screen. We're talking about how to get people to engage in your content so that you can change your life, because social media can change your life. I feel like I'm talking so hard, but I'm talking so hard because you have to understand that social media, I don't think that I know that my life wouldn't be the same without social media, because I literally make a living from social media. I make a living as a traveling yoga instructor, reaching out to people, showing my social media, showing that I do yoga, on Instagram. I make a living from creating this content for you, being monetized on YouTube. I make a living from selling my workout plans on Instagram, on YouTube. Like, my life would not have been the same had I been scared to post the content. Just post the content. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helped you. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Since we've been talking about Instagram this whole time, it would be crazy for you not to follow me. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.